Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining me this week. As I'm sure many of you are getting used to a new norm, I wanted to share an article that I came across. The article was from the Harvard Business Review, and it states that right now, as a world, we are going through a series similar to grieving. Now, why is this important? Well, as a leader, we have to deal with a lot of challenging situations, and we have to decide, is this where empathy and compassion is important, or is this where the business is important? The answer to that is empathy and compassion should always be a part of the decision-making process, but especially now. As leaders, we're balancing, if you're still in the workforce, you're balancing a lot of challenges, a lot of, if you're in retail, do you have product, do you not have product? The customers are at a heightened level of stress. Your employees are at a heightened level of stress, and sometimes it can get overwhelming carrying all of that weight. But when an employee comes to you and they're sharing a concern, and to you it is a minimal concern because you're looking from 50,000 feet up. But remember, for your employee, it's going to be a very big concern. So stop and ask yourself, if this employee came to me and they were grieving over a lost loved one, how would I react? That empathy and compassion that comes through when you ask yourself that question, it'll help put you in the right frame of mind. We're all scared. We don't know what's going to happen. And we're grieving the way that our life was, and we're getting ready to grieve the way that our life is going to be. Nobody is certain what changes are going to take place. And if you've ever been through a major change management initiative, then you know that as a whole, we generally don't take change well. It needs to be a heightened level of compassion and empathy and trying to understand where your employees are coming from. If you're not currently in the workforce and you're trying to figure out what your next steps are, know that there are a whole lot of people that have your back. This isn't the time to be strong. This is the time to reach out, connect. You have time. So make the time to reach out to your old network. Meet some new friends virtually. There's a ton of virtual classes and people offering their skills to help everybody get through this challenging situation. You can still meet people. It just looks different. This is where creativity and resilience are going to show. If you've always said that these were two of your strengths, now you're putting that to practice. Keep meeting people, keep going out, brush up on your resume, brush up on your interview skills. If you want some assistance with either of those, absolutely reach out to me. I happen to be kind of good at that stuff, if I do say so myself. If I can help you with LinkedIn as well, that is another area of my strength. People are here to help. This is one of the few times where you see an entire world united against a common enemy. Make the time for people who are looking for you. Make the time to find people and make the time to reunite. And if you are still lucky enough to be in the workforce, I know you're going probably without sleep, probably without proper nutrition. Remember to take care of yourself as well. Take the time off that you are allowed to take. We are all exhausted. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. As a leader, you carry a higher burden than your employees. You're responsible for your fears and your family, as well as everyone who reports to you. Don't forget the empathy and compassion. Don't forget to take care of your people, and most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself. I know that you got this. I know that we got this. And if I can do anything for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Now, no excuses. We have all had plenty of time to learn new things. Make sure you leave what you learned in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. Everybody's feeling really isolated. Now is a time to speak out, speak up, and say hello. Have a wonderful week. We got this.